Hello Pisces, and welcome to your 12/12 portal and new moon reading for the month of December. We are currently, as of yesterday, entering the 12/12 portal, and we had a new moon. Today, we are experiencing Mercury retrograde energy. On 12/21, we are going to be in the winter solstice. All this energy talks about new beginnings, except for that Mercury retrograde. The Mercury retrograde is going to throw a bit of a kink in our systems because of when it's occurring. And when you look at 12/12 in numerology, it talks about a time of expansion, a time of review, spiritual activation, going within. And if that Mercury retrograde is not the best time to make big decisions, it is the time to make plans to act on those decisions once we move through that Mercury retrograde energy. So we'll be in this energy from yesterday, which is 12/12, up until December 30th. But keep in mind, we're also moving into a new year, which starts a new cycle as well, because January 1st is the 1/1 portal, and then January 11th we have the 1/11 as well. Now here again, this is a great time of positive change in relationships, harmony in finances and material wealth. But as I said, with the Mercury in retrograde, it is also a time to really go within and to pay attention to the details. So if you are going to be taking on contracts, entering into relationships, or anything like that, making big purchases, make sure you are reading the fine print. Make sure you are clearly communicating what you need at this time, what your expectations are, whether it's in a relationship, it's a financial commitment. And as you are going within and doing that work, as you're connecting with spirit, make sure you are being very clear on what it is that you are desiring to manifest. We're going to see what messages spirit has for you to help you move through this energy. Now, in your pre-shuffle, you did have one card to come out, which was the Three of Wands. Three of Wands, fire energy here. And it says abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time and make long-term plans. And as I was doing the pre-shuffle off camera and clearing this space, I kept hearing spirit say slow down. Slow down, which makes sense because like I said, then you have this Three of Wands that talks about being patient. And like I said, in this energy, it is the energy to take a step back, to go within, to reevaluate, to reassess what it is we have learned from the beginning of the year up until this point, moving into the new year. What lessons have I learned from certain specific experiences, specifically challenging experiences? Taking inventory of those lessons, taking time to take in what we have learned and evaluate where we still need work and what needs to change, but to also give gratitude for those experiences. You have the Three of Wands followed by the Five of Wands, more fire energy. Now you could be in this energy, you may be, and it speaks about passion to me, doing something that you are moving in, acting in the energy of passion, being passionate about something or someone. We'll see where this goes with this. But the Five of Wands usually talks about conflicting energy. It usually talks about conflict with others. But the message from the Five of Wands, like I said, as we're in this 12/12 energy, which makes sense, it is telling you to step back, reevaluate situations that bring you this kind of energy, and you make the decision moving forward whether this is something you need to release or not. Okay? But that's what this energy is about. Assessing, reassessing what moves us forward and taking those lessons forward with us. Whatever doesn't serve our highest good, we release it and we let it go. So it says a challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. You have two cards out here. The Three of Wands and the Five of Wands both talk about having patience. So that is probably why I was getting the energy where Spirit was saying, slow down. Slow down. Spirit is saying, take your time. Whatever you are pursuing, whoever you are pursuing, be patient. Be patient with yourself and be patient with that person. Be patient with the people on your job. Be patient with your mate. Be patient with your children. Be patient with yourself. Okay? And like I said, that time is to take introspect. That is exactly what it is for. It is not to just pause, but it's to reflect. Reflect on what it is I even want in this situation. And does it even serve me well? Because if it's something you're trying to push and force, you're going to be met with that resistance from spirit to say no. Slow down and look carefully at this, because here again, you have free will. Spirit is not going to impose on your free will, but it is going to give you that nudge and that support, because I'm sure you're asking for it, to say, hey, take a look at this from another perspective. This may not be what you're looking for. This may not be how you want to move forward, right? And then you have the 5 of Wands followed by the 6 of Pentacles. Now this talks about material needs being met. It said material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. When you're taking inventory, you're also giving gratitude for those lessons. You're also giving gratitude. And what I've been saying to every sign, because this is something I'm doing myself as well, take a review of this. Go within, because this is the time to be doing it. Go within, take a step back, either 30 minutes a day, if it's an hour a day, and journal one thing each day up until January the 1st. One thing each day. One challenge you faced during this year. How that challenge made you feel. What you learned from that challenge and why you give gratitude for it. Start to look at everything from the perspective of gratitude. When we talk about this energy that we are in, Spirit is telling you to, yes, review the past, but from the eyes of compassion, from the eyes of forgiveness, right? From a kind standpoint, with gratitude, graciously, okay? No regrets. Be grateful for what you learned. Release what you no longer need, what no longer serves you, and take whatever lessons you need to and move forward. And the 6 of Pentacles would talk about people being a blessing to you, or you being in an abundant place financially where you can be a blessing to others. And that, I believe that is going to be both. You may experience both of those, because you had this 3 of Wands out here that spoke to abundance, which was the first card that you had, okay? But Spirit is saying whatever you're working on that's going to lead to this abundance, be patient with yourself and make long-term plans. So make a very detailed plan. Like I said, as we're in this Mercury retrograde, it's not necessarily the time to act on big plans. It's the time to make a very detailed plan. And then when you move into that new year, then you start. You put all that into action, okay? You got the 6 of Wands followed by the 6 of Pentacles followed by the 4 of Pentacles. Now, the 4 of Pentacles talks about somebody who spends too much money or who holds on to money too tightly. So, if you are, I'm going to look at this both ways. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you got this 3 of Wands out here talking about abundance and blessings and stuff like that. And then you also have this 5 of Wands talking about a challenge you can resolve, which could be a financial challenge. That's what it sounds like, because all you have out here is Pentacles. So, it may be a financial challenge that you're in right now. And Spirit is like, you can resolve this. Make a very detailed plan. Whether that is how I can cut back on my spending, how I can balance my checkbook better, what ideas and creative projects can I pursue. So it's just saying, make a plan. You know what scenario fits best with you. But I think, like I said, when you're looking at this 6 of Pentacles, Spirit may be saying you're moving into a space of abundance, out of this space where you have to be too frivolous with money, and into a space where you will probably have more than enough money to spend, where you don't have to count you want to be responsible, with your finances, but you won't have to hold on to them so tightly. Now you can actually spend and get the things that you desire, and still have enough to be a blessing to other people. So enough to live, enough to give, and enough to save. That is what we want. Okay? Balance. Financial balance, right? Yeah. You got money coming in. King of Pentacles. And it talks about, the King of Pentacles talks about somebody with the Midas touch, turning anything to gold. So Spirit is saying this is the energy that you will be embodying. You can find a creative way to free yourself from whatever financial restraints you are experiencing. And like I said, with this 6 of Pentacles, Spirit may also be sending people to help you. But be open to receive. This is the time to be open to receive from the divine realm. Do not resist any changes. Do not resist any expansion, any spiritual activation. Be open to it. Surrender to it. Be open to all channels of universal supply. You do not know how Spirit is going to do it. And it also says, where is that card? That your material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. That's why I say be open. Don't try to control the outcome. Don't try to control the scenario. Now you can think about center your mindset on the outcome that you want, so that in your mental space, you are not creating more of these negative self-fulfilling prophecies of lack, scarcity mindset, or lack mentality. Focus on what you want. Focus on what an abundant material life looks like for you. Okay? And be realistic about it. Be realistic. So this says somebody who is successful, stable, accomplished, and powerful. It falls right on this 3 of Wands now. It says your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success. Using your resources wisely. Yes, that's what I said. You may be in this 4 of Pentacles energy now where you have to pinch pennies a little bit. But Spirit is going to put you in an abundant place where you don't have to worry about that. But you have learned the lessons in this year about how to be a better steward over your finances too. Okay? All right, let's see what else comes out. I'm going to move these up a little bit. Let's see what else we get here, Pisces. Thank you, Archangel Ancestors. Yeah. So under this 5 of Wands, you get divine guidance, which is the Hierophant. Going within, connecting with Spirit. Spirit is going to reveal to you what you need to know. And remember, this says a challenge you can resolve. That is what this is talking about. Spirit is going to give you the downloads, the information that you need to help move you forward and put you in a more stable place financially. And then that goes back to, like I said, with this King of Pentacles here. Like I was saying, you can find creative ways to free yourself. Because when Spirit gives you revelations, they use the resource that is you, which you already have, in your possession. What gifts, what talents, what resources, what people are already around you. So it may be something you're not seeing just yet, but as you go within and connect in the divine realm, that information is going to come. It says, the search for meaning in life, consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. And like I said, that falls right under this 5 of Wands, which talks about withdrawing from the drama of others. So it's saying, like I said, this is a season where Spirit is saying, take inventory, release who and what does not serve you well. When you do, whether it's scarcity mindset, lack mentality, negative thinking, obsessive thinking, people, places, situations, things, terminology, habits, whatever it is, if it does not serve you well, if it puts you in this space of stress and frustration or feeling like you don't have a lot, number 1, get in alignment by giving gratitude for what you do have. Okay? The Spirit is saying, release those things. Release what is not serving you. When you do, guess what you're doing? You're making space for the things that do. For Spirit to send those things in. All right? Just like decluttering your home. If I clean out my home and all those things, guess what? I got more room to work with than I thought I would have had. Right? Okay, hold on. Got something that flipped over here. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands talks about somebody who has worked hard to establish something, and it talks about really protecting what you have built. That is what this talks about. That fell under the 6 of Pentacles. So yes, whatever material needs are fulfilled and all this financial abundance that's coming in, Spirit is like, okay, like I said, what lessons did you learn about how I manage my finances? How I manage my time, how I manage my resources, how I take care of myself, how I show myself self-love, how I do that, how I extend myself to others. So what did you learn from that? Spirit is saying carry that forward with you. Stand firm on that because you're going to always need that. It says stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. Yes, stay prepared and move forward. That goes back to that making a long-term plans. Okay? Let's see what else comes out here. Thank you, Archangel, Ancestors, Spirit, guys. What messages do you have for my Pisces? 9 of Pentacles under the 4 of Pentacles, Pisces. You will be okay. Spirit is setting you up for success. You're setting yourself up for success. You're setting yourself up. And then the 9 of Pentacles is usually somebody who's independent. Sometimes it could be somebody who's single, but you're financially okay. And you're content with the things you have in life. Right? That is why I say give gratitude. Look over this year and be grateful for what you have. You're moving from this 4 of Pentacles energy to the King of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles. Okay? Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. Yes. Like I said, you will have more than enough to live, to give, and to save. But, just like this card says, about using your resources wisely, that is what you want to carry forward with you. Ooh, that hurried up and fell out. Four of Cups, Pisces. Four of Cups. This is the only water energy even out here. So this shows me that you have a lot of passion about focusing on creating the life that you love. There's nothing out here about emotions or love just yet. But this is talking about creating a life that you love. The Spirit is like they're supporting you on this journey. Just be patient. Keep doing the work. It is going to pay off. You will be rewarded for what you do. Your hard work is going to materialize. It really is. You just have to keep going, okay? So you have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is that crying over spilled milk energy. Looking back over what we have lost, what did not work out, what we wish something could have been. So it's like, don't be in this energy. Don't be in this energy. Like I said, as you're moving forward, be very mindful of what you think and how you feel. And when you start to feel this way, like I said, go back. Check yourself and go back and say, okay, but what did I learn? I lost that. If Spirit wanted it to stay, it would still be there. And that's the thing about, in this lifetime, change is inevitable. It's the one thing we are guaranteed. It is the one thing we are guaranteed. So Spirit wants us to get accustomed to that. Change is not always bad. And even when we perceive it to be bad, it always works out for our good. It literally does. How often do we try to hold on to people, to jobs, to circumstances that we know don't do us well? They don't serve us well. And then we finally let it go. It's like, oh, I wish I had left him a long time ago. Oh, I wish I had left her a long time ago. Oh, I should have walked away from that job or that situation. Hindsight is always 20/20. But Spirit wants to get us in a space. That's why you go within now and you take that inventory. You are brutally honest with yourself. You ain't got to post this on YouTube, Facebook, nowhere else. Be brutally honest with yourself in your quiet space about, okay, what can I still grow? You know, the Spirit is telling you, be mindful of your emotions here. Because this looks good. It looks good. Spirit's just saying, be mindful of your emotions and make sure you are separating yourself from people or things that are holding you back, that are not moving you forward. Be realistic about taking that inventory and releasing what does not serve you. Okay? So it says, seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. Like I said, if you're going to take that inventory of the past, if you're going to look back at the past, what do I always say? You look back to glean the lessons and to give gratitude. That's what we look back at the past for. Okay? Not to be in regret over it. We need to be thankful that it has moved us forward. Yes, and then you have the 5. So you got the 5 of Wands. You got 2 4s out here. And 2 5s out here. 2 9s out here as well. So now you have the 5 of Swords. This situation does not serve you. Think about, it says the situation doesn't serve you. Release the attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. And it fell right after this 4 of Cups. It doesn't serve you to be looking over the past with regret or negativity because it's bringing your vibration down. You're working towards something good. Keep this vibration. Keep this energy. Stay focused on how you want, what you want the outcome to be moving forward. Okay? Because you're going to have a happy outcome. You really are. And you're going to be okay in the outcome. This feels like, make sure you're checking those emotions. Make sure you're letting go of these people who don't serve you. This 5 of Wands energy type people. Don't hang around people or connect with people who do not align with who you are becoming as you are spiritually expanding, as you are healing, as you are growing. Okay? And that more uplifting approach is connecting with divine source and connecting yourself with people who do align with who you are. Let me tell you something, because when you do, you got the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups. You're going to be okay. You are going to be just fine. Do you hear me? You're going to be just fine, Pisces. Keep it going. Keep it moving. Make a wish. Dreams become reality. A joyful time of life. Wish fulfillment. Because you worked to make it happen. By releasing what did not serve you. You called it in. Alright? You created that for yourself. And then you have the Page of Cups. Gentle, loving, dreamy. Now your energy wants to come out. Gentle, loving, dreamy, open-hearted. A new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships, social invitations, great intuitive insights. And this falls under this 9 of Pentacles. So I feel like once you're focused on your finances right now. You're focused on getting yourself stable in the material sense. And this could be finance, it could be your home life, it's just material based. But I think once you are solid in that, then the door for love is going to open up for you. There's an opportunity to have a emotional connection with somebody here. Okay, let's see what else comes out. You got Temperance here for patience, which is true, and then you got another 3 of Wands. Okay, so you started with the 3 of Wands, but that came out of a separate deck. And out of this deck, you got the 3 of Wands again. So you ended with the same card you started with, which talks about prosperity arising from wise planning, time to take the next step, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So this one says make a long-term plan. This one tells you that those plans turn out as expected. Okay? And then you got the Temperance card, which talks about being patient. Patience, balance. It says success that comes from objective compromise, self-control, and patience, forgiving and healing energy. So like I said, as you're reviewing this past, review it with forgiveness, kindness, gratitude as you move forward, so that you are in high vibrational energy. No self-loathing, no regrets. Okay, Pisces? You're doing the work. Doing a good job. This is a great reading for y'all. Uh-oh. You got the 2 of Cups. Yeah. What did I say? And that 2 of Cups falls right next to this 9 of Cups and this Page of Cups. Once you get where you are trying to get stable and solid in your material world, financially, or just like I said, just in your life in general, love is going to come in for you. That is what this is talking about. Okay? It says a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. And then remember you had this 5 of Wands up here that talks about a challenge you can resolve, which still speaks to conflict. And then you have this 2 of Cups falling behind this Page of Cups, and you have this Temperance card that talks about forgiving and healing energy, and you have this talking about forgiveness. And here again, like I said, we are in Mercury retrograde, which is the time for people from the past to come back. Still, take a very detailed review of what this love offer. If it comes in now, take a look at it, evaluate it, see if it aligns with who you are and where you're going. Okay? Because it's still a Page of Cups here, right? It says a new emotional situation. But, and it also says great intuitive insight. So, that can be messages 2 ways. It could be a spiritual connection. It could be an emotional connection as well. So, it could be spirit giving you those downloads and those insights. But it can also be somebody coming in to try to offer you love. Then you got the Strength card here. So have patience, and you are being strong as you're going through this process. But the Spirit is saying you have the strength to make this happen. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. You have like 3 or 4 cards out here talking about forgiveness. Review your past with forgiveness. Forgive other people, because that may be the release too. Forgiving other people who may have hurt you along the way, who may have taken advantage of you, who may have just took you, totally disregarded you. You may feel like it's rejection, but it's been protection this whole time. So forgive, release, let go, so that you are opening the door to be able to receive every good thing that you deserve. The Spirit is trying to send you. All right, you got 2 more. You got the Empress. Abundance. More abundance. And and you know what? There's no queens out here. This is the only card that showed up for you. The Empress. Let's see. Yeah. You got the Empress and you got the 8 of Wands. So it's coming in quick. This abundance for you is coming in quicker than you think. Lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others. And remember you had the 6 of Pentacles out here. Because like I said, so you're going to be the one giving here. You're coming out of this pinching pennies energy. This 4 of Pentacles energy. It's like, no, you're going to have more than enough to share with other people. But still be wise about, because that's what this Empress is. Still be wise. You've learned a lot on this journey. To be in this Empress, to evolve into this Empress, You've been through a lot and you've learned a lot. So now it's time to apply it. Then you got the 8 of Wands, events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. You better go, Pisces. You better go. You worked for it, baby. You deserve it. Let's see. Then you had justice. It's served. You worked for it. You worked for it. Spirit has your back. The universe has your back. Give gratitude. Give gratitude for whoever and whatever you need to release or you had to release, because Spirit is saying there is something so much better coming for you. You got all these 9s out here would indicate the end of a cycle. We are in a new cycle. You're constantly going through new cycles. You are definitely in one right now. Release it and let it go. And bask in the beauty and the abundance that you so richly deserve because you worked for it. All right, Pisces? So this one says, fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right and stand up for your beliefs. Always, but you're always in that energy, Pisces. You got the 3 of Cups. Pisces is always going above and beyond for other people, right? We're very sentimental. I'm a Pisces, so I got a lot of Pisces in my chart. We're very sentimental, always giving, especially the people we love. So this is why you're being rewarded, because you do put others first for the right reasons, okay? So Spirit's like they got your back. 3 of Cups, celebratory energy here. Your energy, a celebration, a wedding, graduation, or birth announcements, the need to have more fun. Yes, you're working because you're focused on how to grow your pinnacles here, how to create a stable life for yourself. But Spirit is like, make sure you balance that by enjoying the journey, enjoying yourself, enjoying the fruits of your labor, okay? And then you have 9 of Swords. Expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecy, sleepless nights. Do not fall into this energy. It's unnecessary. There's another depiction of this card where it says your worry is unnecessary. Give your worries to divine. This is what you carry forward. Like I said, this goes back to this 4 of Cups, being mindful of your emotions. Don't let those emotions, thoughts become things. Don't do that. Don't let the way you think put you in this energy and you forget how far you've come. That's the lesson that you take moving forward. Have a healthy, high vibrational mind space, okay? And then you have this 9 of, not the 9, but you have the, this card talks about ego, but it's it's a devil card. Obsessive thinking, obsessive habit, it's just obsession. This goes with this 9 of Swords here. Don't get into that ruminating space that we can get into that puts you in this 4 of Cups energy that takes you out of the energy that you're in, where you're actually magically creating and manifesting this life that you have been thinking of, asking for so long, okay? Let's see what else Spirit has to say. Let me take one of these cards here. Thank you, Archangel, Ancestor, Spirit Guides. What messages do you have for my lovely Pisces? Peaceful warrior. Is that not us? Is that not us, Pisces? You know, we can be fierce when we want to be, but we'd rather be peaceful, you know? Let's see what this says. It says, thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. That goes back to this Justice card. Standing up for what you believe in. Look at all that sun, Pisces, and you're going to do it well. It says, the angels want you to know that you are a warrior soul and that your heart is so pure and light-filled that you desire only peace for yourself and those around you. You may find your peace being challenged. That's that 5 of Wands energy. However, and be unsure how to react to it. You are being called upon by Archangel Ariel and the angels to know that there is a true strength in holding things together and sending everyone around you, especially the challengers, peaceful thoughts and blessings. You have a voice and the angels know you're not afraid to use it. Take time right now to figure out the most peaceful and loving state of being you can remain in. If you feel that you have a reason to stand up to someone or something that is challenging you, your angels are here to say that you have the courage and conviction to do so. But ensure you are coming from a positive space and you aren't dropping down to the fear-based level you may be up against. Take time to ask yourself if you'd rather Be happy and walk away, or be right and prove a point? Will it have any benefit for the person or just your ego? And this is the last card that came out, was ego. Think peace and be peace. Ariel's name means lioness of God, and she's a true warrior, spirited angel who has strong connection to the animal realm. She's here to help us have peace in our heart with regard to other people and the animal kingdom too. She helps us look after those we love and find the strength to keep things going when times are challenging. She brings to you today the courage and poise of a lion. Yes, indeed, Pisces. So yeah, you have this ego card out here too. So Spirit is like, handle all these situations with love, forgiveness, peace, and grace. Because when you are in divine alignment and you are operating in that energy, that is how you get justice. Spirit is always going to be on your side. Okay? Every time you're in alignment, you are protected. Okay, let me get you one of these soul truth cards and see what comes out. Thank you, Archangels, Ancestors, Spirit Guide. What additional messages? Wow. On whom am I placing the blame right now? I don't see anything in here that signifies that you're placing the blame on anybody, but I will say this. When you're taking that self-inventory, as you are doing that work and you are bringing up that situation that has challenged you, look at it from your perspective only. Do not include, as you journal that, don't include the names of anybody else who hurt you or anything like that. Focus on how it made you feel. Don't give them any credit, any energy. How did it make me feel and what did it teach me? That's all you need to be focused on. Okay? So that is what this is talking about. No point in the blame as I review my past, because these people are catalysts for change. You had to encounter them so that you can expand, so that you can grow, so that you can transform, so that you can see how strong you are and what you are capable of. A person who blames others has not begun their lesson. A person who blames themselves has begun their lesson. A person who blames no one has finished their lesson. Take responsibility. On whom are you placing blame right now? Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood, blame, and resistance. They don't belong where you are going. Only love and courage live there. Make a choice to do it, even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart. You will be led. I'm going to put this right with Harif on this, because you will be led. Spirit is going to show you exactly what you need to know and what you need to see to move forward in the most peaceful and loving way. Okay? So yes, release that past with kindness and love. That's it. Forgive who you need to forgive so that you can be open to receive. Honesty and communication. So when I look at that, I think about this Page of Cups, this Two of Cups here. If somebody is coming in to communicate with you, like I said, open, honest communication. Open, honest communication with others. Open, honest communication with yourself, so you can close the doors that need to be closed in the most peaceful manner as you move forward. That is what that is talking about. Let's get you some healing energy oracles, and we're going to get you an archangel animal in God's hands. I'm going to take that one. We're going to get you maybe one or two more of these. All right. All right. So you have in God's hands, trust and be true. So in God's hands, my trust in life is implicit. God's greater knowing and greatest love guide my heart and my choices. My faith is steady and I remain true to my light. Everything unfolds according to God's will. Yes. Be patient. Divine is guiding you and protecting you and standing up for you. Okay? And then you got trust. I trust life and my strengths. You got the strength card out here. Each moment guides me to the light. Everything on my path is placed there for my growth. Yes. Yes. We just have to learn when to let go. The toughest part on this journey for us is letting go when we're supposed to. People are brought into our lives. I know y'all have heard this, for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. We keep taking reason and season people, dragging them into our lifetimes when they have an expiration date. Know when to let go and be okay about letting go. Being true. I am true to myself and others. I remove my mask and stop creating illusions. That 9 of Swords energy. Get out of your head about who you are and what you aren't. That is not true of you, okay? You are out here as this peaceful warrior, okay? I have confidence in who I am, and I reveal the good in me. I do not need to hide or prove anything. I replace shame with power and truth of love. Yes, indeed, Pisces. This is a really good reading for y'all. Let's do a power of surrender card. Thank you, Archangels, Ancestors, Spirit Guides. What additional message do you have for my wonderful, lovely, amazing Pisces? You got 3. Let's read these. And then I'll do your animal oracle. Surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Yes, that is the time. That is why you're in this season. That is why we're in this 12-12 portal. That is what that new moon is for. That is what we are moving through the winter solstice for, this new beginning. Emotionally, spiritually, financially, physically. Surrender obsessive thinking. That 9 of Swords. And this devil energy. It says, if you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. 5 of Wands, a challenge you can resolve by giving it over to spirit. It is not yours. That is not your burden to bear, okay? Surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Remember this 3 of Wands that said be patient? And spirit was like, slow down? Yes. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. You are the Empress. You can attract exactly who and exactly what you want, okay? Let's get a couple of more. Woo. All right, let's see what your archangel animal says, Pisces. The cow. Give with unconditional love and grace. Well, we do. Let's see what that says. I want to read that one from the book. All right. If you an Empress, you a fine-looking cow. Okay, let's see. It says, when you receive this card, you are asked to turn into comfortable, motherly, nurturing, and stable aspects of your nature and balance it with the strong, protective energy that is part of you. Yes, Pisces. Yes. Your guidance is to center yourself and come into balance. Make sure you are grounded at all times. Examine your life and see how you can develop your feminine, giving, caring, and benevolent characteristics in a sensible, stable, and earthed way. Then stand in your power and demonstrate that you can be true to yourself. Didn't this card out here say being true? Being true to yourself? Recognize that you are truly lovable no matter how others treat you. Know that you are a unique and special being and have compassion for those who have less understanding than you do. That is Pisces all freaking day. Do you hear me, Pisces? I don't even know if we need to say anything else with that. I'm just saying. All right? Let's get you some angel numbers. You may already be seeing these angel numbers. If not, be on the lookout for them and Google them. Look them up to see what they mean and how they resonate with you. Let's get about 4 of these. Thank you, Archangels, Ancestors, Spirit Guides. What messages do you have for my lovable, lovely, loving Pisces family? Let's get a couple more. Thank you, Archangels, Ancestors, Spirit Guides. What other messages? Okay. You got a lot of 9s. Endings, baby. New beginnings. Closing these cycles out. Yes, indeed, you are. It's been a long journey, too, Pisces. I can feel it. It's been for me, so I know it has for you. Let's get one more. Thank you, Archangels, Ancestors, Spirit Guides. What additional message do you have for my Pisces? Okay. All right, Pisces. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's something good. So you got 9-9. I am courageous. Yep. Yes, you are. It says, it is time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. You have a higher purpose in this life that is yours and only yours to fulfill. Unleash your true power. Then you have the number 2. I am diplomatic. You have great talent for finding solutions. Yes. Right? You got 2 cards out here about solutions. You have the Temperance cards that talks about solutions, and you had this 5 of Wands that talks about a challenge you can resolve. You have a great talent for finding solutions. Your intuitive and unbiased nature allow you to see all sides of any situation and advise others toward the most fair and beneficial outcome. That's that Justice card too. Then you got triple 9s. End of a cycle. New cycle. I am unique. Yes. Yes, you are. Thank the past for your lessons and leave it where it belongs so you can make the best of the life that is still waiting to be fulfilled by only you. Is this not what we've been talking about this whole reading? And then you got the number 14. I am practical. Not overexerting yourself. Not overextending yourself. You are open-minded and always up to try something new. Yet, You are wise enough to stop and think before you jump into things. This pragmatic approach helps ensure your time, attention, and efforts are meaningful. Yes, do not keep overextending yourself. Figure out a more practical way to do things, ways to balance out what you give and what is given to you. That goes back to the Six of Pentacles to me. Allowing people to give to you, and there are times when you give to people, and there are times you should let people give to you. That is that equal give and take. Do not try to be the giver all the time. Be open to receiving. Let's get one more card. Thank you, Archangel, Ancestor, Spirit, guys. What additional message do you have for my wonderful Pisces? Pisces. That's all about y'all. Intuition. Intuition. God finds a way. Yes, yes, and yes. It says, change me, divine beloved, into one who can offer all major decisions to you. Let me trust. You're always guiding me in the right directions. May I always remember that if something is meant to be, out of no way, God finds a way. Yes, Pisces. All right, Pisces, this is what I have for you. I surely hope it resonates. If it does, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.